Hello friends, welcome back to Analyzing Stock Market. So today we'll be talking about Euro USD pair and we'll do the Forex analysis for 11th to 15th May 2026. So let's go straight to our chart. So first let's see what happened in Euro USD on Friday. So as you can see 0.53% positive move, 1.17851 was the closing on Friday. So here now I'll be talking about what is going to happen in coming week. Even I'll be marking some important support zone and resistance zone, which will help you to take better stop loss and target levels according to your bias for this week. So let's open our weekly chart first and let's see what happened in previous week momentum in Euro USD. So as you can see, we can see a bullish candle with a medium body and a big lower wick and a small upper wick. If I talk about the stochastic RSI is at around 65 level, which is indicating as a slight negative momentum. But remember, as we always say, we should not only look for RSI or other indicators, we should also look for other factors which moves the pair, like any news or important events, and then make a decision according to that data. So now let's mark some important support zone and resistance zone on a one-day chart. So yeah, this is a one-day chart. Currently, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos that I upload on my channel. So currently, if I talk about the closing here, so we can see 1.17851 was the closing here. The direct support is 1.17670. Direct resistance is 1.17882. After direct support, there is a support of 1.17454 and then 1.17168. After direct resistance, there is a resistance of 1.18202 and then 1.18507. So these are two important support zones and resistance zone which will help you to take better stop loss and target levels according to your bias for this week. Also, if you're from India and thinking that how can I trade Forex market from India, then I already shared prop firm links in the description where you can open your account from there and get funded. I also shared discount coupon codes which will help you to take better discounts on any challenges that you buy from those platforms. So if you're interested in that, then you can open your account from the link given in the description, and I also share the coupon codes so that you get a maximum discount that is available currently on their prop firm. So if you think this prop firm has a very strict rule, then you can also open your own live account with GTC FX. I already given the link in the description. So if you're interested in a live account, then you can open a live account from GTC FX. Mostly this will help you for trading your own capital. So if you're interested, then go for that. And if you want to join my VIP group, then you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. I will share you the details on how you can join my VIP group for any updates and for free learning. So if you're interested in that, then do contact me on my WhatsApp number. Now let's talk about my opinion in EURUSD for this week. So according to previous week momentum, I'm expecting a negative move in this range, that is in a no trading zone 1.17670 1.17882. I'm expecting a negative closing in a no trading zone. But if you're going for any long trade, then only go for a long trade once 1.17882 gets breached and a 4-hour candle gets closed above this, then you can go for a long till this level, which is 1.18202. Here direct closing is very much near to a direct resistance. So if there is a good gap up opening, then we can see a good upside move in this range. So if you're going for or planning for any long trade, then go for a 4-hour candle closing and then you can go for a long till this target. But if you're going for any short trades, then only go for a short trade 1.17670 gets breached and a 4-hour one-day candle gets closed below this, then you can go for a short till this level and you can keep this as a target. Overall, my expectations a bit negative for this week in a no trading zone, but in a negative closing. What are your expectations? Do let me in the comment section. If you did like my analysis, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.